Thank you everyone. This is gb6wc from 9th standard. First of all, respected principal of the school and secretary sir and correspondent of the school, Dr. sir. And once again, pleasant good morning to all. Today, my turn to express a topic in front of you. The topic is about a great naturalist and geologist and a biologist who worked on the evolution of biology. The dazzling person is known as Charles Darwin. He was born on 12th February 1809. His real name is Charles Robert Darwin. His father name is Robert Darwin and his mother name is Susanna Darwin. And he was like to know about the theories of natural, and he had known for the father of natural science. And the Darwin had a brilliant man. He had so many awards known as FMS and Royal Medals and Merits of Porley. And the Darwin was one of the person who know the fundamental basic of our life and scientific concept of our life. And he worked on the basis of the evolution of the human beings. At our olden days, the ancestors are administered by our politicians. The politicians cheat our ancestors by the superstitions. The superstition is a belief which is imaginary to us, and the science is the right way to achieve a successful goal. And so many members are follow superstitions. That is the wrong way, which we have been doing a wrong, large mistake. And this is the Charles Darwin had now a lot of evolutionary things in human beings. And when he was completing his graduation in Christ College at National Science in 1821 to 1828, he was a man who interested in natural science. He was working on the invertebrates, on water, and he worked on most of his life on human beings. Over 5 years, he had working on the beagle at the voyage. He wrote a merits and essays on the invertebrates and the human evolution. And the man, Darwin, he had written more essays on the evolution of human beings. The humans are the beings which are species of the science, and he worked on the origin of species. There are different kinds of species in our world. All over the world, in older times, over billion of years, there are trees and dinosaurs, etc. We are evaluated according to the nature. At this time, he had now to which had contributed a lot of essays and worked on the evolution of human. So many members we had evaluated by the goddess. They were worshipping the goddess and believing the superstitions. At this time, the Darwin said one thing: we aren't evaluated by the or created by the superstitions of the goddess. We are evaluated by the unicellular organism, to the amphibians, to the reptiles, and a chimpanzee, to the Homo sapiens. We are the Homo sapiens. We are living on the earth, and the trees and everything had evaluated by the single cell, the unicellular organism. And he had written so many essays on considering of his friend Alexander Russell Barnes. And his early life, he was the man who was birth to the Robert Darwin and Susanna Wedgwood, and his wife's name is Emma Wedgwood. And he was born on the Shrewsbury, Shropshire in England. And after his graduation, he had worked only for the people. The people at that time they had opposed him his theory, and so many naturalists are contributed him and take advice by him. And the Darwin had written so many essays on theories for a human society and human development and generation of human society. And our Darwin created a lot of essays for a human being. His last essay is known as vegetable mode, which is created on the species of the plant at 800 species. At 859, he had supported by the Alexander Russell to read and write the theory of origin of species. The origin of species is the basic fundamental scientific theory for our human beings, how humans are evoluted and how humans and our species and other species are evoluted by one. He has contributed and written a theory known as origin of species. It is the species which is going on here, and we are created day to day life by generating and evolving day by day. And for example, the Nokia phone is the smallest phone in the world, and it will be evolved into iPhone. Then, as an example, when we are single cellular, we have evolved according to the nature as a Homo sapien, as a human. And the Darwin has written his literature and man to contribute a lot of things and a lot of theories for our human being. And the science is depend on the Darwin, and the science is developed by the Darwin, and science is mainly useful for us. And the superstitions or the imaginary and belief of our humans, our ancestors have believed that one. Don't believe superstitions, believe science, live in science, become a scientist. And the Darwin is the man who contribute a lot of things for us. And lastly, he was died on the date of 19 April 1883 with the age of 73 years, and at the place of Edinburgh at the University of Christ College. And thank you for giving this opportunity. The Darwin had sacrificed his life to us. As like him, we have to sacrifice our life to the science, and everyone believe the science as like him. We have to follow the science, live in science as like Darwin. Thank you for giving this great opportunity.